YouTube? It's your girl emaurijonae. You can call me emaurijonae. I come to slay, I come to play. Period. Back with another video. I told y'all I was gonna be back, but a couple days later. But we back in action. Yes, y'all, we're back and we're doing a video. College freshman advice from a college freshman, because I'm still a freshman. But I'm just gonna give y'all advice because I feel like so far I know what my college was about. I know what was going on at my college as a freshman, so I feel like I can speak from behalf of freshmen at PV or at the college. To any college that you go to, my college, it applies to more. As you can see, I have on KRIOR. KRIOR on the set, the shirts, shorts, the whole set from KRIOR. Shop the collection. I was the model in the new collection that was uploaded, the fall collection. The link will be in the description below, so make sure y'all go get y'all some fall stuff, because this is basically like giving lounge, so make sure y'all tap into that. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from your girl emaurijonae. And we're just gonna hop on straight into the video topic. We're gonna talk about for freshman college advice from a college freshman: mental health and self-care. Mental health and self-care is so important when you come into college. You just gotta make sure you on your P's and Q's, because let me tell you this, my mental health at the beginning of college was absolutely everywhere. Oh my gosh, like Panther Camp all the way up until December, like it was just a lot going on, and it wasn't just schoolwork. It was just like, make sure your mental health straight. I know I missed a couple of days of school because my mental health just wasn't there. Like I was dealing with so much that was going on, so it's like, make sure you put your mental health first. Make sure you put you first. You can't take a week off of school, like no, but like if you need a day, maybe day and a half, but still get up and go to class, like that's reasonable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take some time for you to figure you out. I would say get in the gym. There's so many gym accesses around PV or around my college. Like I stay in the View. Gym is so good. And then also the rec has so much workout materials that you can use, and you can also get in workout groups. Like I think I heard just not a track team, but it was like a running club where you could just run. They have certain days where y'all just run a mile or something. So you make sure you're active, like your body is active, and also you're eating good. Coming to college, I know that where PV had nothing but fried food, so make sure you also balancing eating out stuff, because sometimes you eating so much fried foods can mess up. Some people can't eat too much fried food because it affect their body in some type of way. So make sure you're eating correctly and eating right, so that you're not saying nothing bad happening, but just make sure you're eating correctly. Campus resources, health stuff. I know that there was like a clinic or a little mini hospital on campus. Make sure you're utilizing that, especially if you like live out of state or live like hours away from school and you don't really know where to go. Make sure you go to the nurse or something and make sure that you straight, like nothing's wrong with you, and get tested. Make sure y'all get tested. The little small clinics around campus, and just getting checked out, or just getting see what's wrong if you're sick, getting some medicine. Make sure you stack up on medicine before you even come to college. Make sure you stack up on medicine if you're living far away, or if you live 30 minutes away. Even though I live 30 minutes away, I still have medicine, and I really wasn't that sick. Well, I was sick during homecoming, but like I really never got that sick after that. Keep your body clean, keep you clean, be clean, so you don't have to go through any consequences, so you don't have to get sick, or you don't have to go through a situation where you think you have something. Next topic is social life. When it comes to social life, I'm not gonna lie, I'm an awkward person. Like I might know somebody and won't speak to them because it's like, I just don't know what to say. Like, oh hey, really know, like I have a habit of like seeing people I know and not speaking to them. Like I'll look at you, know that's you, but like, oh, don't like talking. No. Make sure y'all get out your comfort zone, because you're in college. I feel like a lot of people that were just, I don't know, too scared to get out there, and including myself. This semester, I was scared to like go and do things by myself. Next semester, I gotta get out the house. I gotta get out that dorm, and I gotta make some. I knew I made friends this year, but I want to be involved in more events, because I know there were so many events that went on. I didn't even know, because I lived so like far from the actual like freshman. So like I didn't even know like half of the events that was going on. I had to find out from like somebody in my house or something. But I want to make sure that I know the events, what's going on. Make sure y'all join organizations and clubs. I know I joined the Influence. Make sure y'all join clubs that are for you, and also do clubs that you don't think that you will like, but join it anyway because you want to see what it's about. Stuff like that. Like, get out there. This is what college is about, is getting out there. You don't have mommy and daddy holding your hand anymore. Oh baby, no, you don't have that. You're on your own, baby. I know that I also got in a club organization called Chi Alpha, where it's a Christian Bible study group organization where every Tuesday we do worship night. We will come worship the Lord, sing songs, pray, all that good stuff. And then Thursdays we'll have Bible study group with our small group leaders. That was also a club that I feel like I enjoy myself because it's a good way to get closer to God and a good way to connect with other Christians and try to gain clarity in God's word and understanding. If you join clubs, make sure you just try to get out your comfort zone. Friendships. Coming to college, I made a couple friends. I lost a couple friends. Majority of the fact that is that like friends gonna come and go. But make sure when you come to college you find your exact friend group. You know that saying like, oh, your freshman friends will be your friends when you're a senior. I feel like it just depends on the friend group. It depends on how close you guys are, close you guys respect each other, like boundaries and stuff like that. But I know the friends that I have now, we might not talk every day, we might not see each other every day, but I know if I need something, I know if I need to call somebody at an event or if I want to go see them, they're gonna pick up the phone regardless. So I'm saying I have those kind of friends. Like, you don't need to have a friend that you like with on the hip every single day, because I feel like those kind of friends, like, why do you want to be around your friend 24/7? Take some time to be by yourself. You know, find your right friend group that's for you, and you stay away from the messy people. My school is small. If you get blasted on side chat, make conversations with people. Don't be too scared to like make sure you know like what you're talking about, what you're doing, what you're saying. When it comes to having friends, that you know how to be a real friend. You know how to be there for your friends, even for yourself. Like, you just know how to be there and help and support people. Nobody wants a friend that's always gonna complain about stuff when that one friend is calling you because they need help trying to get through something. Like, nobody's gonna want to be that type of friend. And I feel like if you're the type of friend, I'm not gonna be your friend. And have good positive people in your corner as your friends or relationships. Just have positive people, because if you hanging on nothing but negative people who talk negative about people who don't got no goals or aspirations, you're gonna become them. You're gonna be exactly like them. Make sure like you hang around positive, uplifting people, that you're just trying to better yourself, because you come to college to get a degree, not to get friends. Keep that in mind. Academics. Make sure y'all stay on your grades. Make sure y'all stay organized. Make sure you go to your professors. Create relationships with your professors. I'm telling you, it will work. It works. What they be saying about your professors, that is true. I know this boy is always coming to my office hours. I know he's always emailing me. He's always like on top of his work. Even if you don't really do too good in that class, you want to make sure you present yourself to your professor. They pay attention to who come to class and who don't. So if you're the person that doesn't go to class and you asking at the end of the semester for some grades or for some help to get your grade up, they're probably not going to help you because they barely seen you in class. They barely even know your name. Make sure you come to class and make sure you do your deeds, do your work, do what you got to do. Make sure you're taking notes. Make sure you ask for help. Taking notes. I know when I was in school, when I was in college this first semester, I was taking notes back to back. I didn't care if it was like 2 sentences. I was taking notes, because you can get tested over anything he mentioned, like, or she mentions in class. They take notes, even if they're not even doing like a whole presentation and you're just talking about something important that you think you might need on a test. Take notes, or ask the professor to repeat it to you so you know you can write it down or jot it down or save it somewhere so you can have it, because that can be a key question that's asked on the test. So make sure you take notes. Make sure you're just being on your P's and Q's. Make sure you ask for help. Most importantly, I know I was scared to ask for help. Over time, I got out of that. I was like, I'm gonna email him. Like, I don't care. Or I'm gonna email her. I don't care, because I need to know, like, what can I do to understand this module, or what can I do to understand this chapter in this book. Make sure y'all get them books. I'm telling you, every test that I took from this fall semester, something was always, oh, in your book. Make sure you read your books. Use your campus resources. Like I said, use your campus resources so that you can go and get what you need, or to study and like to do things like go to the tutoring, ask some friends for help, ask some people in your class for help, because if you don't ask for help, you're not going to get the help that you need. You're like asking like a mentor. I know we have P3s, like some other resources that you could use. I'm pretty sure they've been there longer than you, so they know exactly what to expect when it comes to classes. Make sure you just do what you got to do to have a good grade in that class and in other classes too. Like, make sure you just are on it. Another thing, study smart, not hard. Study hard. You got to study hard. No, study smart. Do smart ways that will help you study and that you know the material. You studying hard, just looking at a piece of paper or reviewing something ain't gonna help you. Like, you need to actually like study, like create modules, like talk to people. Because I know what helped me is like talking to somebody in the class, like them asking me questions, us talking through multiple chapters and modules to understand the chapter is about for the upcoming test. So make sure you just study smart and not hard. I know freshmen do the do. I know y'all be doing the do. I know y'all be doing the do. I want to say about this doing the do that you wrap up, you don't become pregnant too. If you don't want no kid, wrap up. Get tested. You better get tested. And you better go now. Get tested. Get tested. Get tested. Just go do it. Know who you're sleeping with. Don't just be sleeping around with anybody and then you wonder why you got something and you don't know who you got it from, because that's kind of scary. Just do it the safe way. Don't be nasty. Next topic we're going to talk about is relationships. Relationships. When y'all date, oh my God. Especially if you're an incoming freshman and you're coming into college with like a boyfriend back at home, break up with him. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, college changes your mindset, your perspective on a lot of things. You see more people. You don't see what you saw back at high school. I'm not saying like everybody should break up, but I feel like you going to college, you still holding on to something that's back in high school, and that person probably going to another university, or that person staying at home while you're at college. I just feel like it's gonna be a lot of like, if y'all already don't trust each other, which we're gonna keep going, but if y'all already don't trust each other, just break up. I personally feel like if you're coming to college as a freshman in a relationship, I feel like you need to go ahead and just end it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can always come back. It ain't no like, oh, we're never gonna get back together. Like, if y'all had a healthy relationship, but just for the sake of your relationship, for it to be healthy, for us to break up with each other and split until y'all find each other again. Because if it's meant to be, God gonna let it happen. He gonna bring y'all back together. So personally, I can't go to a whole nother state and we dating for like so many years. We're gonna have to break up and then we're like come back when I'm graduated and we got our dreams together. We can see about getting back together, but focus on yourself. Like, college, being an incoming freshman is all about finding yourself. Like, you still are young. You still trying to figure out what you like, what you don't like, what you want to do with your life, what you don't want to do with your life. Like, you still trying to figure out so many things. So being in a relationship that's far away, a toxic one, like, I tell you, like, my freshman year was fun. My freshman year was so fun. It had ups and downs, but overall, my freshman year being single, I didn't have nobody tell me where I can and can't go. I have nobody telling me what I can and can't. Like, that's just like the blessing of it. Like, relationships are cool and all when you're in it, but when you just find time for yourself and you're not worried about nobody else, you ain't texting nobody else, you're just strictly focusing on you, you find happiness in that. And I found happiness in that. Make sure you love yourself most deeply, like self-care, yourself, your mental, before you can love somebody else. Because if you don't love your health, your body, and your mental not right, you're not gonna be able to love that next person properly. Make sure you focusing on you. Do what you gotta do. Like I said, you came to college to get your degree, not to make friends. You can make friends along the way, but remember what you really came to college for. And that is the end of this video, but we're gonna talk about what I learned. What I learned as an incoming freshman from this experience and this journey. I learned so much within the course of like 4 months at PV. Like, PV was one of the best experience that I ever, and I'm so glad that I chose PV. So glad that I met the people that I chose, and I feel like it was destined. It was bound to happen for me to come to PV because I met so many great people. I'm on a great scholarship. I'm on my P's and Q's with my grades. Like, life just feels so good right now. College was a big thing for me. I realized that I have so much to offer in life. College is really a definition of you getting out there and really being on your own. Focusing on myself and getting my mental health back was one of the most important things to me. I was in a deep sadness time while I was in college. Like, I had friends, I had organizations, I had P3s, I had people that was there to help me and guide me through situations that I feel like I couldn't make it out of. Like, I was like, college is hard, I can't do this. But once you start putting your spirit over your flesh, you start to see things so differently, and you really sit back and think like, I made it through. Like, I really made it through my first semester of college. So some people made it through their first semester of college as a freshman and not coming back to college because they just rather spend time prioritizing parties and people and relationships and friendships over the actual work. They didn't really want to get a degree. Make sure that when you come to college, it's going to be a lot of distractions. There's going to be times where there's going to be parties during homecoming week, and you got midterms coming up, and there's going to be parties here and there. You got to make sure to know how to balance, how to maintain like your life, like your social life, going outside, and your degree. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you prioritize what really matters, because parties don't always be there. Your degree, I don't know. Just keep your mind on the swivel. Make sure you just keep your mind up, head up. Don't walk with your chin down. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Do you. Like, not saying live life and just go out and do anything, but just be free. Don't hold back from your dreams and your accomplishments. Do what you got to do to get out there and succeed in life, because I'm telling you, I love to see my people win. I love to see, just imagine how it would feel if it was you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want people cheering you on too. Like, yeah, she did it, he did it. So just make sure you being a supportive friend, like I said. You're always there by your people. You're always there. And I learned so much from that PV. But when you at parties, that's another side note. When you have parties, don't go to parties by yourself. Do not go to any parties. Do not go out by yourself. Walking around by yourself. Leave your friends. Make sure y'all get handcuffs. Make sure y'all are locked in. Do not drink out of nobody's bottle. Do not smoke anybody's blunt. Not do any of that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm letting you know from experience. Don't do it. Make sure are locked in. If somebody's ready to go, y'all all gotta go. If somebody's ready to stay, y'all all gotta stay. Make sure y'all be together, because there's so much that happens at PB parties or at college parties in general. We not doing that. So stay locked in, because people get lost. So make sure y'all know where y'all friends are at. Make sure y'all have good service wherever y'all going, because but all that wraps up the sum of my video. Enjoy this little college freshman advice from a college freshman. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments or follow me on all my social media so you can let me know what other videos you'd like me to see or other videos you'd like me to do. And I'll see you guys in my next video.